my name is Monique Madrid, and this is LOL JAX Artist Corner. Today we have a special guest, Taylor Richardson, aka Astronaut StarBright. She is a STEM and literacy advocate, an activist, a public speaker, as well as a beauty ambassador. She is generous to her community and a beautiful role model to people globally. Taylor, thank you so much for being here.
No problem. Thank you guys for having me. I greatly appreciate it.
Yeah, man. So now, LOL JAX is about loving our locals, and it's about positive people, which you are.
Oh, thank you.
And so I want to talk to you about, just who you inspire, because you inspire kids all over, teens and kids all over. So what advice would you give to them in regard to the importance of balancing normalcy as well as mission and purpose?
Awesome. Yeah. To all the kids out there and all the girls that I've helped, I focus on STEM and literacy efforts, working on women in STEM, specifically women of color. Just keep doing what you're doing. Find something you love. Never let anyone tell you no. Keep working on it and focus on the positive. But also, everyone asks me this, how do I balance like school and then also what I do on the side? But also just taking breaks for myself has really helped, taking my mental health, learning to say no, prioritizing your mental health and what you have to do for yourself. And also like remembering why I'm doing what I'm doing, because I was that little girl who was discriminated against because I have ADHD, because of my skin color, because I'm a woman. So just remembering who I'm doing it for and trying to surround myself around positive people, which I've got here in Jacksonville. My mom always says it takes a village to raise a child, and that's what I've truly been shown here in Jax. So many mentors and new family members that I've met since I was born in South Carolina that I now have. So just surrounding myself around positive people has been very helpful.
Yeah,
and contribute to what I do.
That tribe is important for real.
Yes.
And I love that you talk about taking breaks, because kids can be so go with school and activities.
Our generation trying to be forced, go to college and figure out what you want to do now and help the community and stuff. Sometimes it's just good to take a break for yourself.
I agree.
Especially women.
Yeah, exactly. So now I know, at least I like to think of you as a girl on fire. That's just because you've done so much in such a short period of time. Right? And I know there's so much more for you to do. So your future is very bright, and I know you know that, but if you don't, I'm just one of many people who will tell you that. So talk to us about like your dreams and your goals that you haven't achieved yet, but you want to achieve, and I know you're going to kill in the future with.
Of course. So yeah, of course, still advocating for women and girls in STEM. That will always be my main goal and focus, but I want to become an OBGYN as well as an astronaut, just because I know the mortality rate for Black women in that field is very high, and I've seen my mom and my grandmother's regards were neglected in the hospital, so I want to help towards that initiative. Also, I just really want to take care of women, and I've always had a passion for helping people, so I want to become an OBGYN. Of course, going to college, that's my next goal that I know I will accomplish. But yeah, going to college, getting an education, learning more about myself. But yeah, that's my future goals.
That's what's up. And I know, like, gosh, you're going to kill it when you go to college too. Like,
I hope so. Girl, hopefully I can balance everything.
You will.
I'm doing it now.
You will. I mean, how's your grade point average now?
It's my GPA?
Yeah.
It's like 3.9 or
okay,
something.
Well then you
right.
See,
all this traveling, it's hard to keep up.
Yeah, true. So, okay, I want to talk about a platform that you speak out often about, and that's bullying.
Yeah.
I know it's near and dear to you because, one, you've been touched by it as a child growing up. You have experienced bullying, like you were saying, whether it's, pretty much things you can't control, like even the color of your skin, right? So talk to us about the process of finding that bravery, of finding your voice, so that way you can only speak out for yourself, but for others that were voiceless. And then tell us about that moment when it felt, you felt empowered, like my voice makes this difference, and not only just in your community, but globally, right?
Yeah, wow. Such a deep question. Let's get into it.
So
for bullying, I've been bullied all my life, unfortunately, like I said, because of the color of my skin, because of ADHD. But I remember the first instances of bullying that I had was because of the color of my skin. I remember I was at Chess Creek, my elementary school, and I was playing with this girl, and she told me, I can't play with you because you're Black. And it didn't really resonate with me, because I was like, girl, what are you talking about? Because I didn't really understand, the importance of my color at the time. But I was going through a rough time with my skin color and also my learning disability, which I now call abundantly different, happily divine. So any kids out there that have that, never think that you're disregarded or disability, or that anything that other people can't do, you can't. So just wanted to put that out there. But yeah, I remember I was in Chess Creek, and I was crying, and I was so sad. And my librarian, Miss KK, gave me this book called Find Where the Wind Goes by Dr. Mae Jemison, her autobiography. And I read about it. It was about Mae Jemison, her becoming an astronaut, dealing with bullying, racism, being a woman. And I saw a lot of myself in her. And that sort of inspired me to pick myself up and try to inspire other girls because I thought I was alone. I didn't know other people were getting bullied. Other people were going through this. So it inspired me to, advocate for women and girls and representation. So that was the sort of start of it, I guess. Mm-hmm. But also like me trying to figure out who I am. And I guess the aha moment was after I started speaking and going to these events, seeing the impact I had on girls. Like girls, when I did my movie screenings for Hidden Figures, girls still emailed me today about, oh, I'm going to college now. Oh, I want to be an astronaut just like you, and all these other things that really just moved my heart, just seeing girls be inspired and giving them that confidence to be themselves and be comfortable in their skin. So that's how I dealt with bullying, I guess. Was there another part of your question?
No, you answered it.
Okay,
you answered
cool.
it. And like, I love that, for instance, like how you're saying how you felt like you had to speak out for people. And then
absolutely.
And let me touch real quick, just a random question in regard to like Hidden Figures and Wrinkle in Time. You wanted to actually make sure that girls could see the film. Absolutely. Because you got the chance to see Hidden Figures at the White House.
Yes, with Miss Michelle Obama.
Hello, right. But I mean, so one, like, how was that moment of seeing it?
Oh my gosh.
And then like when you got to see other girls experience it, what kind of feeling did you get? So talk about the impact that you had when you saw it, but then also tell us about the impact when you got to see others experience it, like, and get their chills from seeing those types of movies and representing themselves on film. Yeah,
absolutely. Yeah, so I was super, first of all, shocked and excited that I got an invite from the White House to come see the movie. And I didn't know what it was really about, but I was coming because it was in the White House anyway. But after I watched it, it was the first time seeing positive images of Black women in STEM that I have ever seen. I read it in books, and it was really just fine where the wind goes. So seeing them on screen being so powerful and knowing that they made a difference in American history really resonated with me. So after that, I figured, hey, other girls need to see this too so they can know they can become the next Katherine Johnson and next Yvonne Cagle and things like that. So I decided to raise money using GoFundMe, raising, I think it was $250,000 for girls to see the movie screenings. And like I said, the impact it made, girls had gained a new confidence, a new sense of perspective on what they could and can do. But yeah, that's sort of how it went, and I was really inspired by the movie, and I think I watched it like 37 times. Every screening, I had to sit in there and watch and make sure everything was good, but there wasn't a dull moment. I was surprised each time, and every time I cried, so.
Yeah, it's so funny. I watched Hidden Figures, and I didn't even know those women existed. Yeah. Like, I went down a rabbit hole.
And I'm like, how many stories don't we know from these movies? And that's why I thought it was really important to see that positive representation, because we see other things where it's negative connotations of our people and all these stereotypes. So it was good to see, Black women doing good things like we always do.
Exactly like we always do. I love it. So now let's segue. You mentioned the name,
Miss KK.
Miss KK. And so you know her through the literacy world. Absolutely. I got to know her through the filmmaking world, and obviously she is a force that needs to be talked about. So absolutely, tell us the power of Miss KK.
Man, Miss KK. One thing about Miss KK, if you were sad, she knows how to bring a smile on your face. That woman is a gracious spirit, a kind soul. And I just remember her being most of the part on why I enjoyed my elementary school, specifically with books. I wasn't a good reader, also I hated reading. But she, of course, gave me the Find Where the Wind Goes, and I started a new outlook on literacy, which is why I started, a part of the reason why I started my Taylor's Take Flight with the book drive, because I know the power books can hold and also education within them. But yeah, Miss KK always just brought the imagination towards it. She brought the fantasies that we had to life, and she's just always been a kind spirit to me. So I appreciate her for that, but yeah.
So clearly, Taylor and I have a mutual special friend, as well as Adam Madrid of LOL JAX Artist Corner, and it's Miss KK. And I think it is time that we surprise her with seeing you. I think that'll bring joy. As you know, Miss KK has been wonderful to the literacy and film community. And as of recent, she has been a fighter of breast cancer stage 3, and she has been doing great, and she's been such an inspiration in that arena. And I think it'll be really cool for us to surprise her and brighten her day a little bit. I think we need to tell a little bit more to the world about the awesomeness of Miss KK.
Absolutely. I just remember during Christmas time, I know my principal, Miss Phillip, but also Miss KK would dress up as like the princess of the North Pole, and they really would just bring our imaginations to life. And she would never tell us. We'd always be like, Miss KK, why are you dressed up? She's like, no, I am the princess of the North Pole. So it would just bring so much imagination and creativity, and really would just put a smile on my face. And I just remember being like, my mom used to be late to pick me up, and Miss KK would always be in a library. And she'd be like, you can come and sit and read with me. And she was always just like a second mom to me. And it's hard to put into words, but she's just been such a role model for me and such an influential person. And what I do today is just crazy. So I'm so excited to meet her again.
And, you know, so funny you say that, but her dressing up is probably why she is a good actress in our community. She didn't even know she was training.
The part. One thing she would not let us know that is not Miss KK in that costume. She's a new character.
Yes. Well, I'm excited for you to see her. I'm excited to see her again, and we're gonna do this.
Let's go.
This is KK. May I help you?
Hi, Miss KK. This is Taylor Richardson from Chet's Creek.
Yeah, how are you?
I'm good. How are you? I was just thinking about you today. I had an interview, and they asked me what inspired me to do what I do, and you came to mind because I remember you gave me the Find Where the Wind Goes book, and that kind of started everything. So I just wanted to call and say, how are you?
Oh, you are so sweet and so good to me, baby. Taylor.
No problem.
I love you.
I love you
Thank
too, Miss
you.
KK. How are you?
Thank you. Well, I'm doing better.
That's
I'm
good.
doing a lot better. And my last day of radiation will be on the 14th.
Woo!
Yeah, so I hope that we'll be able to get together, and especially before you leave to go to college, girl.
Of course, I gotta see you before I go to college.
Okay, well, I want to make that happen, okay, baby?
Okay, I'll call you in a minute. I'll call you back.
Okay, I love you.
Love you.
Oh, you made my day, sweet baby.
Bye.
Bye.
Should I ring the doorbell? Yeah. Okay.
Hey! What are you doing here?
I had to see you.
This is crazy.
I had to come see my best librarian in the world.
And what a surprise.
I know.
I mean, Adam told me to
I know. It was all part of the plan. It was all part of the plan.
It is? Well, come in.
Oh my gosh, you're beautiful.
Thanks. And I see my baby back here. Oh, she is a stinker.
Not this lady. Not in trouble all the
This
time.
one's a stinker.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, baby. Oh, my God.
Oh, amazing.
Thanks. Oh, you're, look, activist, athlete.
Right, times two.
That's right. Well, come sit.
Thank you.
Come be with me.
Should I take my shoes off?
No,
Okay.
no. Hey, Samuel, stop. I changed Alexa to Samuel Jackson.
Oh, okay. I didn't know you could change it.
Yeah, I had to. I love him.
Oh my gosh, they were telling me about your pond back here. It is beautiful.
Well, tell me about what's going on with you.
Oh, nothing much. I was just doing an interview and they were asking me about everything I do with like STEM and literacy efforts, and of course you came up ever since you gave me the book and inspired me to inspire all these other girls about representation. You really just helped me a lot with my confidence and just knowing who I am and how important my voice is. So I don't want to cry on camera,
I know.
but I just wanted to say thank you so much.
Taylor, you're a woman now.
I know.
It's
so
kind of
big.
freaking me out a little bit.
I know, you knew me when I was like real small. So.
Yeah. Well,
Hey.
that's okay. You know, your mom trusted me to love on you, and that it
And
worked
I
out
appreciate
great.
her
didn't
for
it?
that. It did.
I know, me
Everything
too.
worked out.
I would always, like, if we had anything going on, I would always say, listen, girl, listen, just give her to me. I've got her. So I'm very grateful for her, too. So, and that she entrusted me all those years.
Right, she just left me.
Yeah, it's crazy to do that.
It was a little crazy. But luckily you're a great person. It ended out fine.
Oh, baby, this is you know what? Adam is a stinker too.
He is. I was like, whoa, I don't know how she's going to feel about this, y'all, but he made a great plan.
He is always a good planner, isn't he?
He is.
Okay, so tell me what's your next steps.
I'm going to college, Miss KK.
I know.
I know.
But have you decided on one?
So I'm looking at Spelman. That's my number one right now. But I have a
know.
couple other options. But I think Spelman's the number one as of right now. So hopefully that's where I'll be. So not too far. I'm in Atlanta, so I can always come back and visit.
That's right. Well, you know, all my relatives are up there. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
so you can come see
I've
me.
Got a place. I got a place. And believe you me, I'm going to be introducing you to my sisters.
Oh.
And they'll be they'll be checking on you.
Okay, good. I got some family up there. Some other family.
I know Daddy's up there.
Yes,
so
Dad is up there.
That's a big deal to me. That he's
Yeah,
up there.
I'm glad. Hopefully we can build a better connection and stuff and talk a little more and spend more time since I'll be up there with them.
I
So.
know. Well, is Mommy going to move up there?
I don't know. She says she's going to move with me, but I hope she stays here with you or something.
I don't know.
Keep her busy. I don't need her following me, Miss KK.
I don't know. Maybe
I don't know
I need to
either, but
introduce her to my sister.
Yeah, maybe
And then
introduce
she's got a
her.
place always.
Try to keep her busy. Yeah, I don't want. I'm trying to distance myself.
I know. Well, you know, I've always believed that, you know, once she pushes the little baby bird out of the nest,
Right.
then what's going to happen is that she's going to be coming into her own identity.
I hope that's what she's been saying. Hopefully, I can get a break all these years.
No, that'll never happen. That'll never happen.
Yeah,
I've
she's
never given up on my 33-year-old.
Well, I guess I've got her for life then.
It's true.
But yeah.
Okay, so what do you think you're going to be when you grow up?
I want to be an OBGYN. I like helping women, specifically Black women, you know, decreasing the mortality rate with them. So
Absolutely. I think that's a good goal.
I want to be a doctor like my daddy.
I know. And do you think that you'll ever give up your space dream?
Oh no, it's always been a part of me. Like, well, I want to be an astronaut with it, but you know, you got to pick one once you get to college. So I'm just at first we're taking all the colleges and stuff like the different classes, but yeah, it'll always be a part of me. I love space, love the stars and the different planets. So it'll always be something. I might decorate my house like that. Maybe that's my theme. It'll be space themed.
I know. Well, you know, all these big stars and people that have decided that they're going to go to space just for the day, just for the couple of days or whatever.
Yeah.
That's kind of fun, but you know what? Your dream has always been bigger, and I don't want you to give up on that dream. You know,
I won't.
you know, be the doctor that maybe takes care of those. Maybe you'll be delivering the first baby in space.
You know, people have proposed that, and I think that's maybe where my heart is going to be. I think I'm about to be an OBGYN in space.
I know, you could be.
I'll be the
it's
first.
Reality. I think that if we dream it, I think that it definitely will happen.
Right, let's chat.
Okay. All right, so talk, girl.
Nothing has really been going on with me. I've just kind of been focused on school and stuff, learning, like I talked about you earlier, learning about myself, trying to figure out what I like and who I want to be, my purpose and stuff. You know, that stuff you go through when you're 18. But yeah, that's just what I've been doing. I play guitar now.
What?
So, yeah,
When
I
did
play
you
bass
start guitar?
a couple years ago. I bought it just randomly for a Christmas gift off Amazon, and then I just started to learn. Just because of COVID and everything, I've just been trying to do random stuff that makes me happy, see what I like, and that's been one of the things. Meditation.
Are you pretty good?
I'm okay. I can play like 2 songs. Seven Nation Army I'm good at, and then the rest is kind of a blur. But it's hard to do with these nails, Miss KK. I have these long
like those nails.
I know. They're so cute, but I gotta cut them off because I can't play with them.
Oh, I'm sorry. Chemo tore mine up. Look.
It's okay. We can get those done, and they're not even that bad. You can get one like mine.
Girl, I know, those are beautiful.
Thank you. How have you been?
Well, you know, a year ago in February, just through a mammogram. So it's so important that all, you know, females take care of themselves.
Of course.
Every single year, I've always been very dedicated to that. And
Absolutely.
They came out and said, hey, we see something different. And so I've been on this train for quite a while now.
Yeah.
They move very fast because it's triple negative, and you as a future doctor are going to need to know a little bit about triple negative breast cancer. It's something spectacular, and not a good way.
Right.
But there are so many things. You know, here we are in 2022, and we can do some real important things. Like my diet has completely changed from last August. I mean, completely changed. I'm
Really?
a plant-based diet now.
Oh my gosh, I just started vegetarian now, and my dad's like starting to be vegan and stuff. It's all about what you eat, and this is what I love this concept, because it's all about what you put in your body. Like, a lot of people think if you work out and you eat whatever, that's not how it goes. Like, if you take care of yourself, you can live till you're 100. If you really
absolutely, and your daddy will be the best person to tell us that
Right.
those cancer cells can they love sugar.
Oh.
They love, meat.
Right.
So-
A lot, especially meat here. Lots of bad things in our meat.
See, I love meat.
Right.
But if I raised my own cattle,
I was gonna say, grow your
I could
own
do that.
foods and
do
things like that. But I don't know. That might be too much in the back. I don't know. I don't think it's big enough.
Okay, so what's so you're gonna plan on going to Atlanta?
Yeah.
hopefully.
Playing
And
right.
then-
Fingers
yeah.
crossed to go to
And then
Spelman.
you're going to do what?
I'm going to be an OBGYN. I'm going to be a doctor so I
For
can help
females.
women. Yes, so I can help women who look like me as well as other women. Just make sure they have that safe space and feel, protected and feel as if their feelings are valid
I
and
think so.
not neglected.
I
Yeah.
think that's the perfect thing to do.
I hope so.
Because you're going to have job security, number one.
Right.
And
Take care of myself and my family.
That's right. And I think that you would be a good advocate because you've seen a lot of things happen.
Experiences are a lot of part of who I am today with the stuff I do, and also like what I want to be in the future. Seeing how my mom and my grandma is treated in the hospital as well as other women, it's just disheartening. So I want to be part of the change, I guess. I don't know. Hopefully I can do something.
Good. I hope so. That would be great.
Yeah.
But some other things that I've been doing that I would love for you to be involved in.
Oh my God! Anything. You
Is,
say the word.
Yeah, I after I retired as a librarian, I said, you know what, I can definitely keep it up with keeping my wigs and keeping my costumes, and I'll just go right into acting. And so I got a little coach on the side. And I had some other babies that I reached out to heal my broken heart because I had lost my husband.
Yes, ma'am.
And I reached out to them and said, can I help on set?
Yeah.
Can I help you do some things? And they said, come on. So
that's so nice.
Adam and Monique Madrid, they welcomed me with open arms, and one thing led to another, and I was building sets, and I was just a little gopher because I wanted to help them create their productions. And all of a sudden I became a part of another family, and the film family is really, really cool.
I figured,
It's really cool. They got like minds that want to create a positive creation. No matter, even if it's a horror film, it's still going to tell stories. You know how I am about stories.
We know. First of all, you need an acting coach? Please. You already got it. You were born with it.
But I love story, and these are master storytellers. They don't just sit in front of you and use puppets like I used to, or do read alouds. Yeah. They actually, that word manifest, they actually think, storyboard, write scripts, take their creativity to a different level. And they tell story through film. And, Taylor, you'd be so good at that.
Really? I was just about to ask you, so is it hard to, how do you come into a character? Like, when you get a script or when you get a part, is it hard for you to, transform? What do you do?
Well, this last movie that I was in, I actually did something interesting. I played a mom. And playing this mom, you read the script. Right. And then you say, what kind of character traits does she have? Okay, let's see. She is adoring. And when I mean adoring, she adores her child. She is very positive. Everything's going to be very positive about her family. She loves her husband, and then she moves that love from her husband to her child, and then from her child to her church. And to,
she's just loving all around.
She just loves, but she wants the best for her kid. So that was a real easy
I was about to say, that
was so real and so easy for me.
So it wasn't that hard for you to come into
But that's what you do, is you actually, you look at that character and you say, did they have problems before? Did they grow up fast? You just look at all of their things. Were they selfish?
Try to come,
And then then you start creating that character and start falling into their skin.
Dang, that's
know.
crazy. You know, I might want to act. I don't know. I'm just scared. I might I'm gonna need a coach for sure. I might need couple of coaches.
I don't know.
But I just feel like it's hard to be somewhere else. Like, I don't know. Maybe it's easy once you like look at the character traits and try to see. But I don't know. Maybe it's something I see in my future.
Do you think that you could imitate me? Do you think that you could act like me?
Oh my God, I don't know.
I think you could.
I mean, I can be loving. Yes, I can be a bright light.
I think that you watched me clip clop down those hallways.
Right, those hallways. Just saying good morning to everybody. Hi, my sweet baby. Are you doing okay?
That's
okay.
Right. That's
You're
right.
just always so sweet.
And then reading a book, read aloud.
Oh my gosh.
You know how to do it, don't you?
But I have to be animated. I was going to say, you weren't actors because every character you would do a different voice, or you would always put
let's
yourself.
See it.
Okay, do you want me to read a book?
Yeah.
Okay. What book should I read? I'm nervous.
I don't know. Let's see. It can be anything. It can be anything.
And the wonderful princess came down and shared all her joy with the little children of all the world. And then you would like spread like Joe Sparkles or something. And then we'd be like, oh my gosh, the princess is Miss KK. My gosh.
It's true.
You would just be so animated. It would be like we're in a different show every day. It's just the best place we would want to be.
Did you like it?
Oh, I'd do it again. If I could become a kid again. Yeah, of course. I loved it. You don't get that anymore. Lots of kids. I was so grateful to have a librarian like you. I wish all the kids could experience that.
I love you.
I love you too, Miss KK.
This is a nice surprise, isn't it?
I know. I was like, oh, hopefully she answers the door. Hopefully she's okay. She's ready to come in. Like, I didn't want to interrupt you, but I'm so glad I got to see you again.
It's wonderful.
All the memories are coming back.
Well, to watch you grow up and see how you're moving to the next level and you know, what's your next chapter?
Yeah.
You know, that is the sweet spot of success for any educator, for any librarian, for any mom, dad,
anybody,
friend. To watch you embrace that next chapter, I hope that you realize that you're a very blessed girl and that there's lots of cheerleaders out here that are watching you every step, and I can't wait to see your next chapter and who you become.
Thank you, Miss KK. One of my favorite cheerleaders are right here.
And my cheerleader is right here.
We vouch for each other. Oh my gosh, you haven't changed a bit. I was about to say, you've been your same librarian I knew when I was little. And that's a good thing.
I'm glad my energy level's up today.
I was about to say, your energy has always been bright. If you had a bad day, we never knew it. And it was just always bright vibes and positive vibes with you. And I appreciate that.
Thanks. Yeah, I couldn't miss a day.
I wasn't allowed. Did you miss a day? I was about to say.
I did a couple of times, but I could not miss a day, only because I just felt like it was too important.
You had a huge impact.
The mission was too important. That what if something happened? What if your mom, needed somebody to talk to? What if another mom needed somebody to talk to?
You were always there.
I just think that that's what life's all about. Is we're supposed to be there for each other. We're placed on this earth for each other.
Of course.
As a journey, and so I just think that that's
trust me. I'm probably speaking for many kids who were at Chess Creek. We were all glad you were there. It was our favorite part, like class, whatever. As soon as we went to the library, we were like, "Oh, it's time to turn up! Like, we about to have some fun." Well, it was always like we hated leaving. We were like, "Dang, we gotta leave the library."
Taylor, that's so sweet. Well, once a creeker,
always a creeker.
I know, that's the truth.
Well, Miss KK, it was nice talking to you, and I just want to thank you for all you've done in my life. You've been so influential, and I've just been such a bright spirit in my life, so thank you so much. It's been nice to see you today.
Well, this is just such a joyful occasion because here you are, surprised me, tricked me, and I'm just so honored that here you are sitting in my home.
Right.
I just,
Thank you for having
that's
me.
kind of like a dream come true, isn't it?
Right. I don't know. I feel like it's like one of my core memories now. My inner child is very excited right now. That little girl in elementary is very happy to see you again.
Good. Same here. Well, there's more memories to come.
Right. Here we go.
Here we go.
Oh my gosh, Miss KK.
Well, Taylor, I just want to thank you for taking time. I know how busy you are, but it means the world to us to show love for you and to even talk about Miss KK and the magic.
The lovely Miss KK.
Yes,
oh my gosh.
Yes. So thank you for coming on. Okay, so I feel like people should know who you are, and to me, because in my mind, if Oprah know you, then you're not cool if you don't know her. Because if Oprah know her, then y'all need to know her. Okay, but for the few people that live under a rock, can you tell us how to find you and any platforms that you're on currently that you want to shout out? Just tell us who you are and.
Yeah, so no platforms really. Like I said, my name is Taylor Richardson. I'm 18 years old. I'm a senior, so I'm trying to get to college. You can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. All the social media is at Astronaut StarBright. Also, if you want to be kind and donate to my college fund campaign, it is on my Instagram. It's on GoFundMe, so if you'd like to help me get to college, that would be great. But thank you guys for watching.
Taylor, thank you. You guys, please follow this young lady's journey. And like she said, follow her platforms, but also if you got a little money, give a little bit to her education. I promise you that seed you sow into her is going to bless the world tenfold because she has been such a kind, giving spirit to the community. Why can't we give back to her? Because I know when you graduate, girl, the world, watch out. It's going to be your oyster and she's going to do some big things on top of what she's already done. You guys, thank you for joining us. Taylor Richardson, appreciate you.
No
and
problem.
I'm Monique Madrid. This is LOL JAX Artist Corner, and we are out.